Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina. I'm a nurse practitioner student and I am on winter break right now. I'm taking full advantage of it. I've been very lazy, well, besides working a lot. But yeah, I have been having the best time and I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to get too used to just chilling and have a hard time going back to classes, but I will worry about that when it comes. Obviously, the new year has apparently been in full swing for about a week now, but really to me, today is the first day of the month because it's a Monday. I am off today. I've said before I love Mondays off and I don't get them too often, so I'm going to take full advantage of having today off. And yeah, the new year starting on Wednesday was just weird. It threw me off a little bit. So it's 8:44 right now. This morning I woke up, I made my coffee, you know, must have. I really was just scrolling all morning on TikTok, watching Nikki Glazer's TikToks or clips of her hosting the Golden Globes, and she's so funny. I loved them all. Anyway, that's how I spent my morning, and now I'm getting ready. I'm about to leave for yoga. I'm just waiting for Beans to come inside, and then after yoga I'm going to tidy up around the house. I'll be going over all my goals. Well, not all of them. I'm going to be sharing some of my goals and aspirations for the year, some of my plans and how I plan to stick to my goals and all that fun stuff. But really quick, I'm gonna head off to yoga and I'll see you guys after. Okay, now that I've worked out, showered, gotten, you know, semi-ready, me getting ready is being in sweats because I love to be comfortable. But sorry, I'm looking at my phone here. So I was thinking that I would talk about some of my goals for the new year and how I'm gonna hold myself accountable. And so this year, you know, 2025 just sounds like such a fun year. I'm literally gonna be 30 this year, which is so crazy to think. So in the theme of 2025, I decided to do 25 goals for myself. And you know, 25 is a lot in my opinion. I'll usually do like 4 or 5. So 25 is a lot, but because it is a lot, some of them are things that I feel like are attainable and that I would accomplish without setting them as goals. But at the same time, they could easily not be accomplished. So for example, graduating from nurse practitioner school, that is my goal this year. You know, I am on track to graduate, but literally anything could change. And you know, nothing is ever guaranteed. So yeah, so that is a big goal of mine this year. Another one is, you know, I'm turning 30 and I want to have like a memorable 30th birthday party, whatever you want to call it. And again, like, is it a given I'm gonna turn 30? Well, yes and no, right? Obviously nothing is ever guaranteed, but at the same time, setting that as a goal, you know, I'm going to need to take the initiative to plan something and gather my friends. A lot of my friends don't live in town, so I need to see if that's even possible for them. Like, anyway, things like that. So yeah, so some of those are those types of goals where they might seem easy to achieve, but they are still something that I want to accomplish this year and something that I want to do. And then I have some other goals that are going to be a little bit harder, such as I want to read 1 book a month throughout the year. So the reason why this goal might be a little bit harder for me to achieve is just because I am in school, like I've said a million times, and throughout school when I don't have homework or work or clinical, it's very easy for me to just want to sit on my phone and scroll. And so I googled the average book time to read is about 5 hours. So to read 5 hours for myself throughout the month, I think is very attainable, and I definitely think it's something I can do. It's just something that I have to obviously work on and make myself do. So yeah, like I said, I have 25 goals for myself, and one way that I've decided I'm going to hold myself accountable is by printing off my goals. So I am a very visual learner, a visual person. If I see it, I'm reminded of it, and I'm gonna print it off and put it at the front or I'm gonna put it somewhere inside of my planner. I need to have it printed off and I need to be able to reference it. So that is what I'm gonna do now. Okay guys, so I finished my goals. But the only thing is that I got a new laptop and I just realized it's not connected to the printer and I don't know how to do that. So I'm gonna have to wait till my husband's home to help me with that and then I'll print it off and put it in my binder. But yeah, I feel really good about this. I love that it fits on one page. It just looks pretty and I'm gonna want to look at it. So another thing that I'm gonna do to keep myself accountable is to track my goals. So I ended up buying this habit tracker app. So I put my 4 goals there that I mostly want to track, which is practicing my Spanish, especially like my medical Spanish, so that I can communicate with patients and, you know, educate them appropriately. Okay guys, I got a little sidetracked, but basically the app that I got is called Habit. I did have to pay for this app and I decided on it because it gives me an overview of not only my monthly goal, like you can see here, but this widget helps me see how far I'm progressing daily for my overall goals. And what I like about this app is that it lets you track your goals. So I can see here that I've read a total of 3 hours and 48 minutes this month, and that is for my overall goal of 5 hours for the total month. And as you can see, my Spanish, I've done 0 minutes for my total 1 hour that I'm trying to obtain per week. So I like that it's very customizable that way. And I also like that this view, it shows you a weekly progress. So there's just a lot of ways to keep track of your goals. So yeah, that's kind of all I've done to set myself up for the new year. I did order some groceries today and I will show you guys a little haul and show you what I got. And I will show you guys kind of the meals that have inspired my grocery haul. Okay guys, so I ordered groceries and John picked them up on his way home from work. So here's a quick grocery haul. So we have some croutons. These are the only croutons I've ever been able to find that are vegan friendly and they are the Kroger brand. Some orzo. We usually just get vegetable broth, but I saw this, not beef broth this time, and it was actually cheaper than the vegetable broth, so we got 2 of those. Some diced chilies, taco seasoning packet. We almost never use this, but I'll show you what we're using that for later. Got some bananas, some grape tomatoes, and then this is the bouillon cubes that I normally use. They are vegan, not chicken bouillon cubes. A thing of avocados. The worst part about these is that they are never ripe and it takes them like a week to get ripe, which kind of sucks because I want to use them for recipes already, but I'll set them next to the bananas and I think that helps them ripen faster. Some broccoli. This is what we're gonna have tonight and I'll show you guys that. Some Violife cheese. This was substituted. I wanted a different kind of cheese, but they gave us cheddar cheese, but that's okay. I got John some yogurt. It is the Silk Greek coconut milk yogurt, and this yogurt has 10 grams of protein. And then this Mexican shreds. Violife is one of my favorite vegan cheeses, and as John said, they raw dogged our lettuce and just threw it in there. And cilantro. And that's it. So we are actually leaving town on Saturday morning, and because of that I didn't want to buy too much. So some of the recipes that we are going to be eating this week, we already had some of the stuff for, and I was trying to make sure that we could use stuff that we already had. So it's a very small grocery haul, but it is, like I said, 4 meals. Well, actually technically 3 meals because 1 I didn't have to buy anything for. But yeah, all of this was like $52, so that's not that bad. Okay, so that is it for the grocery haul. I'll show you guys everything we're planning on eating this week, and for now I'm going to make the orzo and broccoli soup.